drops happen, but those are the plays I make usually. So I was too much focusing on running and catching the ball. So.
The Broncos are getting set to head on the road for the first time this season. They'll be facing a tough Pittsburgh Steelers team, although with no fans at Heinz Field, they won't have to see those terrible towels. And here's a stat to watch for. This Sunday, Drew Lock can become the first Broncos quarterback since Peyton Manning to have 4 consecutive games with a QB rating greater than 90.
And as far as my play in the last game, definitely missed some deeper shots there I could have connected on. But again, it just goes back to just making the plays, making the simple plays. And to me, a deep shot should be a simple play. It's a one-on-one matchup with the guy down the field. That's what I like to do. So I just gotta keep getting better, gotta keep getting familiar with everybody, and just feeling at game speed. So.
This matchup is going to boil down to how the Denver offense does against a talented Pittsburgh defense that includes players like Minkah Fitzpatrick, TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward. And then there's Devin Bush, who the Steelers traded up to get in 2019. That's the trade that let the Broncos get Noah Fant and Drew Lock. To be successful, the Broncos can't make simple mistakes. That's dropping passes, that's missed assignments, that's pre-snap penalties. Those are things, the penalties, that the Broncos largely didn't do against the Titans, but of course they can't have those drops come back to bite them again. And then, whenever they're able to get in the red zone, they have to be more efficient than they were against the Titans, where they were just 1 for 2. Of course, that first down at the 2-yard line where they had 4 tries and were unable to get into the end zone, they'll have to be more successful. If they can do that, put some pressure on the Steelers, we might have a good game in the Steel City.
Now let's turn our focus to one of the key matchups of the game, JuJu SmithSchuster going up against the Broncos secondary. JuJu started the season off strong Monday night, racking up 6 catches for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now heading into this matchup, unfortunately, the Broncos are going to be without their top corner, AJ Boye, who was placed on IR on Wednesday due to a shoulder injury, which means the Broncos' young corners are really going to have to step it up.
I think they stepped in and I think they played very well. For it to be their first NFL game without any preseason games, just all practice and camp practice. I think they stepped in. I think they played very well. I think every week, they'll get better. They're starting to learn more and more. As far as the scheme, they'll get a lot more comfortable in the scheme.
Time now for the final word. The Broncos are looking to avoid consecutive seasons with 0-2 starts for the first time since 1966. Here's a look at the injury report. The Broncos could get Courtland Sutton back this week. That would be a huge boost for that offense. This game expected to be a tough AFC North-style battle, so the depth here are obviously going to be tested at several positions. The Broncos are 7.5-point underdogs.
My main thing is just doing what I can to help this team win, and whether that be rushing the passer, dropping the coverage, whatever it takes. I'm just going to try to do that as much as I can for the day or a time when I'm feel 100%. But I'm feeling pretty good now, and I'm just going to go out there and continue to do what I've been doing.